Hello, welcome to the tarot reading. I am going to say a few things, so if you would like to just skip ahead to the pick a pile, I will leave timestamps in the description. But, before we begin, I just wanted to, this isn't normal content for me. I mean, what is normal content? I've made 3 videos. Essentially, why I'm doing this is tarot, very helpful. I've been feeling called to do this for like a month, and I also, that was my cat moving the camera. I don't know, it's just fun, and I wanted a low effort kind of video, because I was trying to put myself to a weekly schedule. No, this is my hobby, this is my creative expression, this is not a job. I mean, at some point I would love to make money off of this, but it's like, this is for fun for me. So anyway, for background on like tarot, if you don't know me, I have been reading tarot cards since I was like 17. I'm like 21 now, so 4 or 5 years. It's gonna be closer to 5, but yeah, I mean, I've got some experience. The past like 2 years I've really dug in, and I feel very comfortable that I have branched out beyond like the Rider-Waite deck. I have a bunch of different decks, hence the pick a pile reading. But yeah, just wanted to do it and have fun. So without further ado, I shall show everyone their piles, and everyone can pick. Oh, and if I manage to get this posted before Pride Month, happy Pride Month. Or before it ends, happy Pride Month. And if not, well, we're gay here all the time, so. Anyway, to the piles. Little disclaimer before you pick your pile. Each of these readings did kind of get pretty specific, and I didn't necessarily try to include a bunch of different perspectives, like different kinds of people that were coming to the reading for different reasons. So, take the messages as they resonate, leave what doesn't. But yeah. So we've got pile 1 with the Mystic Mondays tarot. I'm also going to be flipping the top card for further clarification. You can use the decks, the stones. Group 1 really wanted a heart when I was looking for these, so yeah, but for further confirmation I'll be flipping these. But for group 1, we've got Mystic Mondays tarot, and your card is the 8 of Wands. This is very fitting for the deck, and I'll explain it later in your pile. For group 2, we've got Temperance. Wow, these are really fitting with the vibes of the pile. Yeah, anyway. And this is the Wild Unknown tarot, by the way. And for group 3, for pile 3, we've got the traditional Rider-Waite deck. And your card is the 4 of Cups in reversed. All right, so I'll go ahead, give a moment. Go ahead, you can pause, meditate, reflect. Whatever calls to you first is usually what it is. So, all right, once you've decided, I will see you at your pile. Okay, bye. Hello, pile 1. Oh my goodness. Okay, so if you chose the Mystic Mondays tarot, the 8 of Wands, and or this glass heart, welcome to your reading. Before we start, this is so fitting because the energy of this group, this is the main freaking reading that I've been called to be doing. Like this past month, I've been like, there's a reading that needs to go out. This is the one, like, I knew was like, give me my reading now, which, understandable. I think There's also themes of love, obviously, with this heart really, really, really wanting to come through. And this deck, it means a lot to me in particular, because it was a gift from a friend, and before that it had been on my wish list forever, and it's just like, it's got a lot of love behind it. So yeah. As for the Eight of Wands, this is a very fast acting, sometimes anxious energy. I do pick up a little bit of anxiety with this group, but it's also a card of excitement. I mean, look, you're going into the sun. So yeah, and sorry for the rustling and the sound. AC, hot as balls. My cat also here. Anyway, getting to your reading. Let's see. Group 1. Let's shuffle again. I had already shuffled like all the decks beforehand, but let's reattune to group 1. Let's get an energy check for confirmation and, you know, see what's up. Alright, what do we have for group 1? You know, for a reading that was so excited to happen, there's a lot of apprehension in these cards. Okay, I'm gonna do 5 and 5, so like 5 cards and then clarification. And we'll use that. We'll use this as clarification. Okay. Clarification for the Queen of Cups in reversed. I will read out like all of these cards once they come out, so please be patient with me. There's a lot of reversals in this one. Okay. Ow! Matilda, stop. Oh, my cat. I'm gonna fight you. Stop. I gotta move my leg back so she doesn't attack me. So we got 2 clarifiers for Justice reversed. Okay, so what we've got is 5 of Pentacles in reverse, clarified by the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. The Queen of Cups in reverse, clarified by Judgment reversed. Wheel of Fortune reverse, clarified by the Ace of Cups. Strength, clarified by the 6 of Pentacles reverse. And Justice, clarified by the 8 of Pentacles and the Devil, both in reversed. So, this does, it's very strongly felt like a love reading, like since the very beginning, since before I picked up the fucking cards. Pardon my language. So if you are not feeling like that's resonating with you, find a different group probably. What I am getting from this situation here is something or someone has really kind of shifted your perspective, really turned your judgment upside down. Queen of Cups with the Judgment reverse, it's like they just kind of flipped you upside down with their being sweetness. But it's also like, you don't trust this because it's a reverse. You're like, there's gotta be something behind it, but it's like, no. you're really beating yourself up about it. And with these cards, it feels like missed opportunity. It feels like I didn't move fast enough with this Knight of Pentacles. Like you were very used to this slow moving, steady, I know what I'm heading for, I know whatever. And now it's just like, fuck, what do I do now? Because with the Five of Pentacles, this is a card that is kind of associated with like depression and financial ruin and like what's going on. And with it being in reverse, it's really making me think it's like an internal, like you are just so in your head about it. Because, man, yeah. Oh, okay. What's next though? The Wheel of Fortune reversed with the Ace of Cups. What it feels like to me is you are taking the steps. You are like, yeah, if I gotta take charge of my own life. Otherwise, the wheel of life is just gonna keep turning and I'm gonna keep being potentially disappointed. But with it being in reverse, it's also like there is this apprehension. There's like, do I really have the capability to bring this to fruition? Is this actually going to happen? It's the Wheel of Fortune is also a huge part of it is about embracing the unknown, and I feel like that's very evident upright and reversed, and I think that is a huge thing that is you're being called to do, especially with the rest of the cards, which we will get to. But with it being clarified by the Ace of Cups, you are going, it feels like you are offering someone, you're just offering your heart, really. You're just like, I have to. It feels right. It's just the energy I'm picking up on, and it's so cute, and I love it. Yeah. I think you'll be okay. Like, there is such a positive energy beyond, like, this internal struggle. There is, because this Queen of Cups, yeah, it's in reversed. There's still a Queen of Cups in there. Like I said, you might be deceiving yourself about this. It feels like you're kind of just in your head. Man, I need to get through this reading quicker. I'm not loving this. Because it's for more than... Detach. Okay. Next, which, how fitting, she decides to come up with this Tiger card. Strength as a card really is about inner strength, and the being clarified by the Six of Pentacles. What it is making me think of is you are having the strength to exit out of these systems that you had been used to. This, because the six usually represents, like, that number is stability. And it's not stable for you anymore. It's with the Six of Pentacles, it's about providing and generosity, giving and receiving in equal measure. It's taking from you anymore. It's not giving you what you want, and you have finally kind of realized that, and you're breaking down these concepts, I think. You guys get extra messages as I'm watching and editing, but another thing that kind of is coming through is you have been experiencing these things for a long, long time. These are long-standing beliefs that you have now been challenged with. And yeah, I'm kind of flipping the script. That's just like another thing that came through as I was like watching it. So maybe watching and waiting. And Perks of Being a Wallflower, that's a really good movie. You should check that one out too. This is very meta and Inception. You'll see. Last, we've got Justice with the Devil and the Eight of Pentacles in reversed. You are balancing the scales. You, not just for yourself, possibly for this other person, but I think it's also just like, it's what's right. It's what feels right. No matter if, like, if this isn't a relationship, whatever, take however it resonates. I've been tuning into this relationship, and I don't know why you've been sticking around if not. Sorry, you guys just like popped into my brain. Why are you here? You've got messages. Anyway, but you are balancing the scales. You recognize that there's been an unequal give and take, and you are apprehensively putting in the effort. you know, or you're preparing to put in the effort. Yeah, you're preparing to put in effort. That's what's coming through. Okay, yeah, these are both preparation. You are preparing to put in the effort, and with the Devil, this card really is about lessons, and I think you are preparing to learn a lesson, or you've been in this learning of a lesson. I'm gonna get a couple more cards just to close you out, and then we are going to get some angel affirmations and meditations, and yeah. All right, any further messages for pile one? We'll get one more. Okay, so what came out is the Nine of Swords in reversed, the Three of Wands, and the Two of Swords. What I'm getting from this is you really, really, really need to get out of your head. Really, really, or maybe not get out of your head, put your head to good use. Put your brain to good use. Put your ideas to good use. Because what came out next is the Three of Wands. This is a card about preparation and planning. I would say, with the rest of this energy, make your plan. You know what you want to do. You don't have to be super controlling about it. Just like have an idea of how you want things to go. And with this Two of Swords, usually this card is about waiting, and I think that is what's coming through. Wait for the right opportunity. You don't have to rush into anything. But also, don't sit in this indecisive energy. Do not sit in it. It's not good for you, and you already know it. Yeah. The swords also represents communication, so I think communication. Booyah. That is that. Yeah, so before we get some angel messages, I guess to wrap it up, you've been going through it, possibly related to a person. And related to your feelings, thoughts, ideas about them, and just kind of how they would fit into your life, I think. But I think you're ready to take the next step. Or at least you're learning that you might be. Yeah. Alright, let's get some affirmations and meditations from the angels. If you don't believe in angels or whatever, I just like the messages, you know? We're gonna shuffle this 3 times. 3 is the magic number, right? 3rd time's the charm. Oh, brother. Oh, brother, where art thou? That's a good movie. If you want to watch that, there might be messages in there for you. I don't know. It's got follows like Dante's Inferno, loosely. I think. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, it does. I'm a film bro, so sorry. I think this is the 3rd time. I get off track. But, messages, affirmations, meditations for my group 1. Aw, that's cute. You got the Angel of Openness. Your affirmation is, my heart and mind are open to the light and love of my soul. To meditate, when our consciousness is open to the love and light of the soul, our lives gain a new perspective. The light illuminates all that may be still obscure and doubtful in our minds. The presence of love dissolves fear and protects us. And at the same time, it radiates to everyone around us. So, I hope that's helpful. Also, our lives gain a new perspective. That made me think of New Perspective by Panic at the Disco, which has been stuck in my head forever, probably in relation to your freaking group, among other things. But there could be, let's just listen to it, see what happens. Oh Brother, Where Art Thou, the movie with George Clooney, and New Perspective by Panic at the Disco. And I got 222 in my brain, and it was 17:44 on the timer, so maybe those mean something to you. But bless, have a great time, and maybe I'll catch you in another one. Hello, pile 2. If you chose this Temperance card of the Wild Unknown Tarot and or this stone, welcome to your reading. Now, before we begin, just want to say a couple things that I noticed about this group. Number 1, there's a very, very grounded energy. Not just like, this is the wild unknown. Excuse me. Throat chakra. I don't know anything about the chakras. I don't know. I just watch tarot readers. But it's an earth-based tarot. And I also, because of this deck, had felt more drawn to go through my stones rather than my crystals. But this one gets the polished stone. So there's also like a very calm, it's a very grounded, calm energy, but it's also like easy, smooth. So I'm liking the vibes here. It's very, grounded. I don't know how else to. And with Temperance, you're balanced. You are finding the balance within life, work, hobbies, passions, family, friends, relationships. You're just like taking it all and alchemizing it into something that will help you. So, if that resonates, frick, that's a lot of good energy. But, yeah, stick around for your reading. Let's see what's up. What I did for the last one is, another thing, like, adding to the grounded energy is when I was preparing the decks before this one, I had to ground myself. I had to. And I put on this black tourmaline, which helps with grounding, and I did a meditation for grounding because I did not want to carry that energy that I had before that into this. So, grounded. Leaving behind excess is another thing. Anyway, yeah, let's get into your reading. So what I was doing is 5 cards and then clarification, and then we'll do 3 advice cards, and then we will do an angel message, angel affirmation and meditation. So yeah, group 2. What do we have for group 2? A message for group 2. Okay. I'm chilling. That's a lot of cards. I'll take all of them, actually. That works. Huh. Trust is another thing that I'm picking up on. Clarification. Clarification for this one. Sorry if you don't like sitting through like the, all of the shuffling, but it's grounding. Okay. And the last one. Okay. So okay, all right. The energy for this reading feels very career and passion based. Especially with like the Temperance card from before. It's making me think about like taking your interests and making them into like it's making me think of artists. Taking their energy, making something. I am an artist, by the way, so yeah. Anyway, let's look at the cards. So what we've got for your lineup is the 7 of Wands, clarified by the 10 of Swords. We've got the Daughter of Wands, which is the Page of Wands, clarified by the Mother of Wands, or the Queen of Wands. We've got the 3 of Cups in reverse, clarified by the 6 of Pentacles in reversed. Then we also have 8 of Wands in reversed with the Mother of Swords. And the 2 of Pentacles clarified by the Ace of Pentacles in reversed. So, like I said, feels very career-based, especially with all of these wands and these pentacles. There's a lot of wands, there's a lot of pentacles, which makes me think of career when they come together. Pentacles is like finances, wands is passion, a lot, and creativity. Yeah. So, let's get into it. With this 7 of Wands and this 10 of Swords, this whole thing, it just kind of feels like you're meant for something. And it's not like it's not in a cocky way. It's a very grounded, like, Oh, yeah. I meant to do something with my life. And it kind of feels like you... With this Ten of Swords too, it feels like you are really, really overthinking it, I think. Because all you really need to do is tend to this flame. Tend to this flame. What I'm thinking of is putting yourself in a box. And you don't want to do that, because with this flame, you're gonna burn the freaking box. It's gonna burn the whole house down. It's gonna catch a flame, and everyone's gonna be sad. Yeah, it feels like you're meant for something. It feels like you're meant to do something. And it feels like you kind of know the direction you need to go. It's just this self-imposed limitations. But with this 10, it's coming to an end. With this 10, it is coming to an end. You have reached the end of that. You're done. Capiche? And so, what we're moving into is this Daughter of Wands, Page of Wands energy. This new beginning, this new fresh eyes. And with that being clarified with the Mother of Wands, is you're confident. You know it's not going to be easy. You know there's going to be bumps in the road. But you're also confident in your abilities. You know you can handle it. You know that it's basically whatever the frick you want, and it's going to be great. There is like this very Sagittarian, I am a Sagittarius, very Sagittarian energy of, it is. What is, you know? And it's working with it, you know? So, with these next cards, Three of Cups in reverse with the Six of Pentacles in reversed. I think this is you locking in. I think this is you locking in, realizing life isn't all like, yeah, fun, whatever. Because you know you have a purpose. You have a purpose and you are pushing through. You're kind of, with this Six of Pentacles in reverse, this is sometimes associated with greed, because upright it's so giving and it's about equal give and receive. But with it in reverse, it feels like there's been a lot of taking from you, or giving too much and not receiving in return. Same with, like, that's kind of what I'm getting with this. With this, it just makes me think that these birds are ignoring the cups. They're looking at the sun. So maybe that's also a message to look to the future. Don't get so caught up in all of this, I want to say, emotional relationship baggage. But stuff like that. Yeah. Just kind of be selfish. Be selfish. Yeah. And I'm hearing other people be like, no, I need to be nice. I know what you mean, okay? I get it. But what's next is just to help put you at ease. With this Eight of Wands in reverse and this Mother of Swords, or the Queen of Swords. You don't have to do anything right this second. 1 second. Sorry, that was my brother. Anyway, you don't have to do anything this second. There's going to be interruptions. There's going to be bumps in the way. Just, keep true to what you know, keep true to your vision, stand your ground. I'm also hearing don't be a bitch about it, but I don't think you would. So, yeah. And further confirmation for you can just wait is this Two of Pentacles. This is about weighing options, contemplating, and Pentacles, they're very, very slow moving. So you can really just focus on building for yourself. Focus on preparing, I would say, more than anything. You don't have to dive into anything, but just the mental preparation itself too is very helpful. That's clarified by the Ace of Pentacles. So what I'm picking up on is actually if you were to rush into it, it wouldn't come to be what you would want it to be. It wouldn't be the good start that you want it to be. So yeah, just really work towards that. Let's get some advice for you and then some angel messages. I want to say I'm proud of you. This is a very nice energy, very self-sustaining, and yeah, let's get some advice for pile 2. That's a lot of cards. That's a lot of cards. Advice for pile 2. We'll take that one. There's one hiding underneath it, and we will take this one too. Okay, so we've got the Daughter of Swords, which is the Page of Swords, the Four of Cups, and then the Father of Pentacles, which is the King of Pentacles in reversed. So, yet again, take your time. Of course, start thinking about it. Start going on this journey of, yeah, I know what I'm doing. But also, let it sit. Let it ruminate. You don't have to, this moon is here. There is still stuff that is a mystery to you. Stuff that you still need to discover before you really take these first concrete steps. And that, I think, is clarified with this Father of Pentacles in reversed. It's the Father of Pentacles has all he needs to take care of himself and provide for everyone else. He doesn't put on a front. He is stable, he knows what he wants, and I think at this moment you are in the beginning stages of that. You're working towards this. And once you are grounded, it will be a great time for you to move forward. All right, let's some angel messages. If you don't believe in angels, don't ascribe to them. Just take the message. Could be helpful. Meditate on it. These also have meditations, so affirmations, meditations. All right. Affirmations, meditations, messages for group 2. Okay, this just made me laugh because the Angel of Union, that is what it is, and it made me think form a union. So maybe do that. Anyway, the Angel of Union. Your affirmation is, I am a channel for the expression of union among all beings. Your meditation, at the soul center, we know a feeling of perfect union that inspires compassion and empathy towards all beings. The power of union removes barriers and dissolves indifference. When two or more people are united in the name of love and truth, there is an overflowing of spiritual energies that fills everyone with their gifts. So yeah, I hope that was very helpful. And yeah, peace, bless. You're such a vibe to hang out with. Maybe I'll catch you in another one. All right, bye, pile 2. Hello, group 3. If you chose the traditional Rider-Waite deck with this Four of Cups in reversed, along with this little flat rock, this is your reading. Alright, a few things I will say before we get into it. I am picking up on a very strong family energy. Not only this was a gift, this deck was a gift from my mom. This is my first deck. But also my brother has come in multiple times to bother me. And it's also been like right before when I was trying to cleanse the deck, when he came in and he sat on the deck. And also I had to take pause because my family had things. So like, I feel like family is a huge aspect, huge indicator for someone. Let's get into it. Another thing I want to point out is that this rock is different from the other two. The other two, I mean, yeah, one is actually a rock like this, but not quite. And the other one's glass. This one is not polished. It's rough. And but it's also like got some smooth, it's flat. I don't know. Maybe you've been feeling flat. Like your family's been flattening you. Feel that one. No. Anyway, let's dive into your energy. Group 3. What messages do we have for dear old Group 3? Oh, and with the Four of Cups reversed, I guess I didn't really talk about that. I guess we'll talk about that while I pull. That one, what I've been associating that with recently is opening your eyes. And look who comes in yet again. Pause. Anyway, before we were interrupted, what I was saying is the Four of Cups reversed, what I've been associating with that with is like opening your eyes to what's around you. The Four of Cups is a card of like rumination and kind of just like, yeah, it's like thinking about something so much that you stop seeing the big picture. With it being in reversed, it's almost like, I wanted to say you are seeing nothing but the big picture, but that, I'm also picking up on like a, frick, what is it? I lost it, but yeah, something about like the big picture. Maybe you're only seeing a part of it. Yeah. Hello? Big picture is I need to connect with my family. Maybe that's a message for you. Connect with your animals. What is up, honey? Hold on. We're gonna pause. Okay, so I'm back. I pulled the clarifying cards, but what I kind of noticed is keep having to pause for you. Keep having to put you on the back burner. Maybe you've been feeling like you've been put on the back burner, or you've been putting yourself on the back burner for external forces, possibly family. And I'm also just kind of picking up on that a little bit with all this energy. There is, let's see, there's a lot of swords and wands, so that's just making me think of and pentacles in reverse, so instability. Anyway, Matilda,
Guess who's going in her carrier? Because she can't behave.
if you hear her meowing, she is fine. Don't worry about her. We have a tarot card reading to go through. Anyway, so what I'm picking up from these major arcana at the very beginning, we've got the Hermit reversed. I'll go through them as I'm going. Man, your group is very not like the other two. Like, there's a lot of crazy happenstance happening, and yeah. Anyway, but it just, you have felt very sheltered, I think that is what's coming through. You feel like you've been unwillingly put in this hermit, like, reflective, lonely energy, and you are ready to break away from that. You are ready for the world. This came out with 2 clarifying cards, and feels like there is something that you want to do, something you're planning on doing. You're very, very nervous about it, but it'll work out for you. It will work out for you. And it'll help with this, with alleviating this. You know it. Yeah. You are no longer holding on to ideas and just like constraints, even ones that were imposed on you externally. Like, you're just releasing them. You're like, they are not mine. It's my life, and I'm moving forward. I'm tired of it. I'm releasing it. I'm tired of holding on. And with that comes the Sun. Don't be worried about it being in reverse. This is a very positive card. Very positive. I think this feels like standing up for yourself energy, which is difficult. It is difficult. That's what the reversal is. There's this blockage. But there's also the knowledge and the feeling that everything's going to be better on the other side. I do want to say, though, that the phrase, the grass is always greener on the other side. So maybe you do have reason to be a little apprehensive. Take care of yourself. That is the main thing. But yeah, like, this is a very fast-acting energy with this 8 of Swords. It does feel like there's a delay, though. Like, maybe not in action, just in satisfaction and gratification. But there's this new journey. You've really pulled yourself up by your bootstraps. That's what I'm getting from this freaking card. And you're just moving forward, even if you don't know. You're forging your place in the world. That's what I'm getting from this. And you're excited to do that, but also like I said, feels like a lack of gratification. Feels like you'll feel it when you allow yourself to feel it. And also, a lot of this feels like it's just like a lot of out of your control stuff, and you're just trying to deal with it and make your life the best of it. Yeah. And with this coming in next, it's the Two of Pentacles reversed, clarified by the Ten of Wands in reversed. To me, this feels like tired of waiting for everything to magically fix itself. You are ready to be rid of all of these things that you're carrying. You were just tired of it. You recognize it no longer serves you. It's just bringing you down, and you're tired of waiting for it. You're tired of having to carry it. So you're releasing it. You need to release it. And Four of Swords, or the King of Swords, as your last couple cards. King of Swords clarifying Four of Swords. Both in reverse. What is this making me think? What is this making me think? It's upright. This makes me, it's a very calm energy to me. And it's still very, very calm here. But with this, it's also makes me think of action. Makes me think of things are moving. Things are moving, and we're just here for the ride. Can't tell if someone said my name. Family, am I right? Yeah, just a lot of that is my name, okay. 1 second! Sorry to put you on the back burner again. But yeah, pretty much you're ready to move forward. You kind of don't know where you're going, but it feels better than where you're coming from, I think. All right, let's get you some advice. That's a lot of cards. I will take that, and I will take this. Those feel right. One more. Okay. So, we got Temperance, the Five of Cups, and the King of Wands in reversed. The advice I have for you now is I want you to take like all of your feelings, everything that like stresses you out, everything that you're focusing on, and put all of your energy into whatever this is. It's like in my brain I'm telling myself like I'm like, that sounds unhealthy, don't put all your energy into it. Feels like your energy needs to go somewhere, and this is a good place to put it. There's also this reminder of movement does not always have to be fast. Movement does not always have to be constant. And you can choose when and where and how you move. Also, just a reminder, yes, let me finish this and you can come in, okay? Reminder to don't be a dick, especially when people need you. Alright, so that's your reading. Let's get you a meditation and affirmation. And then that's all for my readings. I mean, it's been a fun day. Very calming, very grounded, very meditative. And I felt very called to do these readings. So, yeah. Hopefully it was helpful for you. So let's see what the angels have to say. Now, I've been saying this for the other groups, I'll say it for you. You don't have to ascribe or believe in the angels, just have to listen to the message. Contemplate it, maybe, if it's helpful. So, yeah. Alright. Meditations, affirmations, messages for group 3. We got the angel of education. Maybe we got some college students up in here, or students in general. Anyway, I am open to the education that is inspired by my soul. Your meditation. True knowledge comes to us when we tune in to the soul. All that we receive from the external world is secondhand information. Direct knowledge is something we can contact when we realize it is already within ourselves. Education is allowing the soul's latent wisdom to manifest itself, teaching us how to live. So yeah, I hope that was helpful for you. Have a great day. Bless. See ya. Yeah, I was doing tarot cards, watching tarot cards. So that's how I got the idea. But it's also just fun. And I did like a TikTok live the other day, but also TikTok lives and like free yes nos are unproductive. As someone who's been on both ends, it's not helpful, really, unless you go in depth. So, which is why I pick a pile, which can also be misleading. User discernment. I'm Rowan, by the way. Thank you.